Hello, welcome back to Miss She and Mr. He's channel. I have typed the subtitles in. You can turn it on if you find my English unclear somewhere. You can skip this step if you are just going to fall asleep with this video. Today, I will answer some questions from TikTok Q&A. I like the Q&A function from TikTok. I always read all of your questions. But one thing I feel super silly is that I can only reply with a video for most of the questions, like how long have you been cooking for? I can answer it with 1 or 2 sentences. Just want to let you know I'm happy to answer most of your questions, but I don't want to post some videos that most of my followers might not feel interested. I think it's a good idea to answer questions here. First question today: how did you and Mr. He met? We were high school classmates. On our first day of school, Mr. He was late. According to Mr. He, I swear I'm not making up stories about it. He glanced around the whole classroom and located the prettiest girl, which he said, of course, was me. Then he picked a seat in front of me. He turned to me after class to ask my number. His reason was, since I was late for 20 minutes, I must have missed so much information. Could you please tell me what I've missed after class? I have to go now, but I will call you tonight. By the way, that day was my 15th birthday. He brought me a bunny toy the next day as my birthday gift. I always bring this bunny with me wherever I go. It's here now with us in the US. That's how we met. I think Mr. He is the best birthday gift I have ever received. Hope that answered your question. Question 2. How long have you been cooking for? Since I was 20, so about 6 years. Now you know my age. I only knew how to cook instant ramen noodles back in China. Mr. He came to the US for high school when we were 17 years old. I stayed in China until I finished my sophomore year at college. For 3 years, we were maintaining a long-distance relationship. That was super hard. I still couldn't believe that we made it. We lived together after I transferred to Mr. He's college in the US when I was 20 years old. Since then, I started to learn to cook. It's so expensive to eat in the restaurants in the US, and the food doesn't even taste good. My food wasn't good either at that time. I will see if I can find some pictures from that time to show you. Promise me you don't laugh at me. Thankfully, I improved faster than American restaurants. Now I can say our meals are healthier, cheaper, cleaner, and more delicious than any restaurants in our town. Sorry, what do you guys do? I hesitate to answer this question. It's a little bit personal. After discussing with Mr. He, we think it should be okay to share it. One thing we love most about the US is that most people will respect your personal choices. We can feel the freedom here to live our own life. Back to the question. Mr. He is an actuarial analyst. In most of my videos, he was back there with his computer. He was working with his numbers, not playing or broadcasting. He's able to work from home now due to COVID-19. As for me, after graduation, I was lucky enough to get a job as an administrative assistant for our university department. After my internship, I became a formal employee. Then I realized since I was not in STEAM majors like Mr. He, I only got 1 year working visa after graduation. So sadly, I had to leave my job after my working visa was expired. I was super depressed during that period of time. I felt powerless, worthless, and hopeless. I thought about going back to China, but I didn't want to separate with Mr. He again. Mr. He has a quite decent job here in the US. As an actuarial analyst, he could learn more and gain more valuable working experience here. I don't want him to sacrifice his career for me. Mr. He was very supportive to me. What impressed me most was that he told me your value is never defined by how much money you make. You have been working so hard since you were a child. You have been a good daughter, a good student, a good employee, and a perfect wife. Now it's a good chance for you to be yourself. You deserve it. I'm extremely glad to work hard as your husband. Please give me an opportunity to take care of you. Making my wife carefree and happy every day is my biggest dream. I was so moved due to his words, so I opened my heart and started to make cooking videos. Now I'm so glad to have this opportunity to make change. I liked my job as an administrative assistant. I have very nice boss and colleagues. I enjoyed working with many lovely kids every day, but sometimes I asked myself, is it really what I want to do for 3 years, for 10 years, or for life? I didn't find enough self-fulfillment through that job, which I didn't have the courage to quit. Now I believe that a loss may turn out to be a gain. I really enjoyed what I'm doing right now. I love cooking, love sharing our happy moments, and love hearing people's thoughts. My happiest moment is when I see people leaving comments like, your voice makes me so calm and relaxed and happy. Your voice gives me so much comfort. I feel so safe here. You make my day better just by watching your videos. Asian food looks so delicious. Asian people are so cute. Thanks everyone for your sweet comments. And thank you so much for caring about us. when I said Mr. He had bad news. Thanks everyone for making me feel needed, valued, and cared. I love what I'm doing now, although I won't be allowed to earn any money until we started the green card application process. I will keep making and posting videos because making more people happy and making this world a better place is now my self-fulfillment. Thanks again for being here with us. Hope I answered your questions today. Before I say goodbye, I have one question for you guys. Many of you want me to read you an adult bedtime storybook. I'd love to do that, but I'm worried about the copyright issue. I don't think I could read anyone's book on social media without getting the author's permission. Do you have any good idea? I'd really appreciate it if you can share some idea with me. Also, do you like a video like this? Please tell me what you feel about it. That way I can keep making progress and make better videos. And if you have any other questions for us, feel free to leave them either here or on our TikTok Q&A page. Thanks for being here, and thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. See you next week.